Okay, let's talk about where our fingers go on the saxophone. It's not super tricky, but there's some things you got to learn about it. There's a couple things you got to know. First thing, what you might notice is my mouthpiece cap is on, and that's because in this video I'm not going to play anything. So I put that on there to protect my reed and to protect my mouthpiece. That's a great thing to do. Let's start with our left thumb. You gotta know that the left hand is on top on saxophone. Some people want to put their right hand on top. That's wrong because you won't be able to play correctly, especially all the pinky keys. So the left hand is on top. If that feels uncomfortable, just know that over time it'll feel natural and it would be weird to do it another way. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. So let's talk about my left thumb. You can see right here on my saxophone, the back of it, I have a black little piece of plastic here. And yours might look slightly different. Maybe it's a different color. Maybe it's made out of metal. It just might be something different. But mine's a little black thing. It's right under this key right here. When I put my thumb on that, I want to put, you can actually see on this saxophone, see this silver thing? And see how it's not silver there? That's because this saxophone's been used quite a bit. And that silver rubbed off from someone's thumb. And it kind of shows a pretty good position for where your thumb would want to be. So I'm going to turn here. I got my thumb on this thing and I want it just hanging over so I could rock my thumb kind of like this and push down that key. A lot of times we're not going to have that key pushed down. That's called the octave key if you're curious. And sometimes we're going to push it down, and you don't want to have to lift your thumb and place it on there every time. You just want to be able to go, boom, I got it, it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And sometimes you're going to need to do it that fast. So that's my left thumb right there. Now, my right fingers, you'll notice mine have all these pearls on it. Yours might look like mine, or this top one right here might look different on yours. Maybe it looks like a little tear-shaped piece of metal. Oftentimes they'll look like that. And what you got to know is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots right here. That's not for our 5 fingers. Okay? I like to say this little phrase. I say, skip it 1, skip it 2, 3. I think of that. Skip it 1, skip it 2, 3. I've heard a lot of people say, New York, New York, right? For no, yes, no, yes, yes. There's 2 yeses in a row at the end. So no, yes, yes. And remember, your top one might not be a pearl. It might be something else. So that's where my 3 fingers go down. There's a little button above my first finger and above my second finger that I don't push down. Okay? New York, and then your third finger. No, yes, yes. Or skip it 1, skip it 2, 3. Okay? And then my pinkies just hover over all these paddles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 paddles that you'll eventually start to use, but we're not going to use them straight away. And so that's how my left hand looks. Okay? Now, my right hand, first thing, let's talk about my right thumb. Right here is a little spot where your thumb is going to go. And your thumb is going to hold some weight of the saxophone. Most of the weight is held by your neck strap, right? Your neck strap holds most of the weight. And my neck strap's all cattywampus right here. Maybe sometimes if you got a collar, maybe you want to put the neck strap in your collar and make it look all fancy. Sorry, got sidetracked. My right thumb goes in that thumb spot right there. And mine's made of plastic. Yours might be. Maybe it's made out of something else. Okay, and then my right hand, let me see right here. My right hand looks like this. Okay, I've got 3 pearls. 1, 2, 3. And I just push those down like that. That's pretty simple. Thumb in the thing on the back. 3 fingers over those 3 pearls. Pinky hovers over those paddles that we'll use eventually. And that's where all my fingers go on the saxophone. Looks like this when I'm done. Got my left hand there, my right hand there. It's where your fingers go. Now you know how to play the saxophone.